So this is the first goal in the Philadelphia Union versus Nashville SC match. This one scored by Daniel Gazdag. And so for this play, the Union had 11 passes. 5 of those passes were first-time passes. And so you're going to see Gazdag going to Olivier Bizo, and it's going to be really good combination play between Bizo, Quinn Sullivan, Mikhail Uhre, and Daniel Gazdag. Really good ball movement and movement on the right side of the field here for the Union going at Nashville. The pass by Gazdag into Bizo. We're going to go ahead and track the movement here by Daniel Gazdag to see how he got in behind the back line. So the pass into Quinn Sullivan, good pass by Bizo into Mikhail, good combination play between Gazdag and Uhre. Does a good job to hold this up. Bizo continues his run forward, and Nashville give Bizo way too much time and space. Double team there leaves Quinn Sullivan wide open. Nobody goes after Leon Flock. Leon Flock's able to pass that into Daniel Gazdag, and that's a fantastic finish. And this play, we'll go ahead and see it, but defensively, Nashville were a mess. Did not close down the ball quick enough. Just were really sloppy defensively, sitting way too deep, and just allowing the Union to pick up their head, find the next pass, and that's horrible defensive play by Nashville. But credit to the Union for taking advantage of it. So you can see it right here. The Union actually had both fullbacks push up high, which they normally do, with Bizo and Kai Wagner. And then you have Quinn Sullivan, who's on the ball. Leon Flock's right there just in yards of space because Nashville are pushed pretty deep inside their 18-yard box. You have 3 of the 4 defenders in the back there. You have 3 midfielders inside the 18-yard box here. Hani Mukhtar, the player that's closest to Leon Flock, he's the one responsible for Leon here, and he should follow the movement of Leon. But instead, he allows him to just roam freely into all this space. Nobody inside the 18-yard box closes down Leon Flock. And you can see just Quinn Sullivan in a lot of space on the right-hand side because Olivier Bizo drew the double team. Nobody went after the ball. They allowed him way too much time and space, just like they're allowing Quinn Sullivan too much time and space on the ball, and the same thing happens with Leon Flock. And so the pass goes into Leon right here. Nobody closes him down. It's good awareness there by Leon to find Daniel Gazdag, and that chip's fantastic. I mean, the awareness of Leon Flock to see that pass, and then Daniel Gazdag to keep himself on side. It all starts with the movement on the right-hand side of the field. Really good passing, and the Union don't get enough credit for that at times. This is the second goal on the evening for the Union. Daniel Gazdag gets his second goal in the first half of the game, and believe it or not, this is only the second time all season long that the Union have went up by multiple goals in the first half this season. Kai Wagner gets taken out in his own half, which leads to this free kick. Damian Lowe's going to take it and play a long ball up top towards Nashville's 18-yard box, and Nashville actually win this header. Quinn Sullivan reacts to it first. Mikhail Uhre finds out Daniel Gazag's in a lot of space. How he sees that pass, I'm not sure. Daniel Gazdag said after the game he didn't celebrate on this play because he wasn't sure if the referee was going to raise his flag or not. Nobody raises their flag, and you'll see on the replay that Daniel Gazdag was indeed onside. It's bad defending once again by Nashville, and we'll see it here on the replay once it pops up that Nashville had more players in their own half than the Union had players up to win this header. But again, it's just good awareness, winning those 50-50 balls by Quinn Sullivan, by Mikhail Uhre. And you can see right here, we're going to pause it. Those are the 2 center backs inside the blue rectangle for Nashville. Both of those guys have stepped. One of them were on the ground because they won the 50-50 ball on the initial header. But then he gets up, and it leaves that big space inside the 18-yard box for Nashville for Daniel Gazdag and Ty Baribo. And again, just like we saw in the first goal, just nobody closing down any of the Union players when they won the ball. Nobody steps, nobody closes down Mikhail Uhre. Daniel Gazdag, you can see he's clearly on side. He's level with Shaq Moore. And so Mikhail Uhre is going to just play this first-time pass into Daniel Gazdag. Gazdag with a fantastic finish there over Joe Willis to get his second goal of the game. And again, it's just the Union winning those 50-50 balls and Nashville not defending. So this is the third and final goal in the match. The final goal to give Daniel Gazdag his hat trick. And so this starts with Jesus Bueno playing a long ball up top to Sam Adeniran, who's on for his Union debut. And he does a good job here not to allow Bauer to turn and go forward, forces him to go backwards towards Joe Willis. And Jim Curtin says that all the time, that it starts with the press, with the front two. once those guys press, then everybody else is going to follow suit. And so you can see Ty Barubo closing down Joe Willis. You saw this play started with Sam Adeniran not allowing Bauer to play for it, forces him backwards, and then Daniel Gazdag is going to go ahead and put the pressure on the other center back here of Nashville. It's just good pressure here by the Union. A little bit unfortunate for the center back that he slips right there. Daniel Gazdag quick to react and get this ball, and then in the back of the net for his hat trick. But again, it's a simple ball for it by Jesus Bueno, and we see this all the time. I mean, the Union are one of the most direct teams in MLS with playing these balls up top, and it starts with putting on that pressure and forcing the defender to go backwards to Joe Willis, and then you continue that press. I mean, if all three of those players aren't pressing at the same time, this play doesn't happen. Yes, it's unfortunate they're with this slip, but that whole situation started because of the press, with Nashville panicking late in this game. And we'll see here in the second half of the video highlights by Andre Blake that led to this third goal for Daniel Gazdag. But the press, fantastic by the Union in this game. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the saves by Andre Blake in this game. He had 3 of them on the night. 2 saves in the second half, which were momentum-saving saves. If Nashville would have converted 1 or 2 of those chances, I think, in my opinion, the whole game changes. And so right here, this isn't a great chance here by Nashville, but it's a chance nonetheless. The ball gets blocked there by Jose Martinez. You can see Martinez telling Mikel to go ahead and close this ball down. Hani Mukhtar is going to cross this ball inside the 18-yard box, and that's an easy save there by Andre Blake. Second half save though right here. This is going to be a header by Hani Mukhtar. Not the greatest clearance by Damian Lowe on this play. This is a good play in by Schaufelberg into Hani Mukhtar. Olivier Bizo can't get there close enough to close that one down. I just want to see that once again because this is a fantastic save by Andre Blake. He saves it, and this ball is still in a dangerous area. Nashville, how they don't poke this one in the back of the net. I mean, you can see it falls right there to Nashville. 3 players around that ball. One more time, we'll see it. Nashville should have been putting this one in the back of the net. Olivier was okay on this play. It's a good header by Hani Mukhtar, but the saves even bigger for Andre Blake in the 50th minute. I mean, to make this 2-1, 5 minutes out of the half, that would have killed all momentum the Union had in the first half. So this is a good combination play right here by Hani Mukhtar and Theo Bunbury. Hani Mukhtar is going to receive this pass by Bunbury. And really great touch there by Hani. And then that first time shot, Andre Blake had no reason to save that whatsoever. We'll go ahead and see it again. I mean, Jack Elliott just containing him. Does a good job to contain him, but that's a fantastic touch. Don't allow him to turn. But Theo Bunbury follows up with that run, and that's a terrific save there by Andre Blake. And after the save, 4 minutes later, Daniel Gazdag goes and gets his third. And this, again, just saves the momentum that the Union had, and that's a fantastic save by Andre Blake. So we'll go ahead and end this video looking at 4 chances by the Union in this game. This was the first chance, really good chance in the first half, I should say. They had a chance 1 minute into this game, but this was the first shot on target with Quinn Sullivan. Good ball movement here on the left-hand side. Shot from distance gets blocked. Easy save there by Joe Willis, but that set the tempo how the Union were going to approach this first half. Just going at Nashville quickly. We see the mistake there by Damian Lowe, and fortunately for the Union, they're able to clear this ball and really hit Nashville on the break. You see that little cheeky nutmeg there by Olivier Bizo, and the Union just moved this ball quickly from their own defensive half. Chance here by Mikel Ua gets blocked, but that's really, really good ball movement by the Union to go quickly. We talked about Nashville poor at defending. How 2 guys allow Jesus Bueno to go that easily by them. Just so poor, and Sam Adeniran puts this over the crossbar. But again, just poor defensively all game long by Nashville. First time shot over the bar. You're going to see one more chance here with Sam. It's going to be a fantastic ball played in by Olivier Bizo. I mean, this is a great ball to see Sam on. That's a great through ball, and this shot's going to go and be saved by Joe Willis one more time, though, because Olivier Bizo had himself a fantastic game defensively and offensively. To see this pass and for Sam to keep himself onside, and easy save there by Joe Willis, but good game for Olivier Bizo, good game for the Union all around, and they take all 3 points for a second time this season over Nashville.